Szewczak. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Idea Sunday. Today, we'll be experimenting with those glow-in-the-dark frogs that I've had for a while, ordered from Temu. They do glow in the dark. However, I hadn't checked that for a while, like months or so. So, I've turned on my phone torch and I'm going to dim the lights, and they do glow. It's not very dark right now, but they work. That's good to know. It's going to show you. Yes, did you see the white glow? The red was supposed to, but not as much as the white. At least we're learning. So today we'll be using those frogs' eyes as decorations, while the other parts will be used for something else in the shoe. Now what is it? Keep on watching to find out. Because these shoes will be going to Marcy Lolly Mallow. I'm only going to use small tiny pieces from eyes and legs and a healthy dose of glow-in-the-dark checks for the pieces that I have cut off. They glow. From experience, when I was cutting those pieces off, those frogs, those Temu frogs, they fly into random areas in the studio and they're very hard to cut, harder than cabochons, at least from my experience of how I've used those scissors. Now I'm afraid of taking the head off just in case and separating the bodies. I wasn't that afraid before, but now I am, as the scissors have been through a lot of cabochons and Idea Sundays and other types of videos where I cut some plastics. They've been through so much that they could break if I attempt to separate these pieces. So that's what we're working with. We're going to use this for shoe decorations. We'll save the body and head for another project. We're just going to focus on other parts of the frog that we're going to add to the shoes. Now, I will get buttons for a base because I want to try what if I use buttons for the base for Marcy Lolly Mallow's shoes. Could work, but they need a bit of trimming for a size. Now let's see it with her foot. That's good enough. Now we're going to build them up. I'm going to try with wire to see what happens. If I use wire for the shoes, I was experimenting and I didn't cut it because it was just an experimental thing to try something new before committing to a project, because it's got holes, the button, as well as the thing where I can put wire through it to see what happens. Now I'm testing. What if I did this? And it sort of works. Just have to build it up with a wire. Okay, we know where to start, so I'm going to be using it. It works, but I'm still a bit skeptical because it was kind of a bit of work to get them on, but they do work. As a hack for doll shoes, but it's kind of skeptical because it takes certain sizes of buttons, doll feet, and the wire thing to make the strap for them. Works, but takes a bit of effort to put on. Now I'll repeat it for the second shoe. This works okay, but do keep in mind that they are a bit of work to put on and to remove. Well, I've tried removing and it's easier to remove than put them on, but it both works. Put them on, remove. I'm pleased of how the life hack would turn out, because I wasn't really expecting it to work. I was skeptical about it, but it worked. Then I stitched on some fabric to cover the wire. I will do more fabric to cover the toenails that you can't really see, but you get the idea. That's right, more fabric here. I have added fabric. I don't really like the skin effect, so I'm going to use this black glitter paint to go over the entire shoe. Then I'm going to let those shoes dry with glue. And then I'll decorate the shoes when their paint job is finished. Let's let them dry. Hopefully it will look good in the end. After the shoes dry, I've cut them to this shape. Now, after it dried, it was hard to remove, but I did remove it, and now it's removable, just like I wanted it, and they stay on really well too. Well, I'm still practicing making doll shoes, but overall, this was actually a pretty good hack to try to use, like the hack of using a button, fabric, and wire for doll shoes. It worked. However, we now have to decorate them. We're going to color the inside of the shoes yellow. I'm just getting out a yellow marker, and we're going to color them inside, colored with deep yellow. Just want to make them look pretty, as well as the thing that they are now easy to put on and remove, and they stay on really well. Why didn't I try this before for making doll shoes? Even though it can be a bit of trial and error to make, but the end result is worth it, even though we're not finished yet. Okay, so now we will glue in those frog eyes to decorate the shoe straps. So, I'm using the white frog eye to add a bit of detailing. The other shoe will have a red frog eye glued onto the strap. And once that is glued on, we have to let it dry and think about other decorations for them. Then I've added 2 eyes to both shoes. Now I'm thinking, should I turn them into some sort of creature or something, like a design of the shoes? Maybe I'll do research on animals that may look like this, just so I could turn this into a coherent design of a shoe. I'm looking at those eyes, and they remind me of a fish, those emperor anglerfish. But to get that, I need to paint on blue and white over the black. I've looked up images of emperor angelfish. These have a black background with blue and white stripes, and I thought it would be a good idea to use this for the black background and the eyes being added, because first of all, those fish eyes were giving me idea for this, and the fact that the shoes are black also contributed to this idea for Marcy Lolly Mallow's shoes. I put this shoe on a pencil and this other shoe on a lid from used glue bottle. I've painted the white details on. Now they have to dry before I can add the blue details to it. The blue details will be glittery, so that's why I will wait for the white to dry before doing the blue, because I don't want to have blue glitter on white stripes of the angelfish, so that's why. And I've lost the red eye, so I had to make one out of a bead and a sequin, but that's okay. That bead does not glow in the dark, but I can always put it in later with pink glow in the dark glue. After the white paint has dried, I have stitched on some knots and blue sequins to the shoes. The sequins will be for the fins of the fish. Then I've added the blue glitter to the shoes by gluing them on. Now it has to dry again. And after the blue glitter has dried, I used the black marker for the mouths. And then those white glow-in-the-dark pieces were glued on as fins. Now I'm going to get the glow-in-the-dark glues. For this, we're going to be applying the pink Elmer's glow-in-the-dark glue to the red eyes, like the fish with the red eyes. The pink is the closest one to the color red. From the glow-in-the-dark things I have, I don't have red, but pink is very close. Like, not that close, but the closest thing to red glow-in-the-dark that I have. Oh no, here. Remove that. That's better. Now, I want it to be glow in the dark. I have to be careful with the irises because, oh no, I mean the pupils, because the pupils I want to not be glow in the dark, while the irises will be glow in the dark, but not, these people. So I'm making sure that the eye looks like an eye both in daylight and in the dark. However, the only glow-in-the-dark feature will be just the eyes. Pink done. Now, it's time to do the shoes with the white eyes. With the white Elmer's glow-in-the-dark glue, I'm going to mix it with acrylic glue just like the pink one, but it's going to be the white one used on this shoe. So the same procedure that I did, but in white eyes. Because Elmer's glues glow brightly in the dark, brighter than the Temu frogs that do glow in the dark, but each frog is a different glow in the dark brightness. The blue Temu frog was the most glow in the dark, like the brightest glow in the dark, while the red almost was the least glow in the dark and almost not glow in the dark when it is. But that was, the red one was the least glow in the dark. At least from my experience of having those Temu frogs with the glow in the dark checks. It was that sunny during summertime, so I had to check it under the blanket for the glow in the dark. Why? Because it was sunny during summer and the sunsets are so late and early sunrise, not many opportunities to do things in the dark during summer. And you go to bed, it's your bedtime, and it's not even sunset yet because it's so late, and then sunrise is so early. So that's why I can't really do things in the dark during summer. Not enough dark time to do it. Just. But okay. We're going to let those eyes dry. Okay, Szewczak, that's the finished shoes. They glow in the dark, but I'm not going to show you in this video. What do you think of them? Please tell me in the comments. And bye, Szewczak. See you in another video. Bye.